I smoke perp.
Welcome to another episode of Consquad. We're celebrating St. Patrick's Day.
All green.
And
All
Christmas.
green.
Except for me.
Oh, no green. We can pinch him. How many pinches do we get?
I can try.
I thought it was just birthdays.
Paul
Oh,
decided.
you get
Paul,
pinches don't wear green. Did you ever see that Simpsons
Paul
episode?
decided to improvise. That's why I don't wear green.
Oh, I got you the glasses.
Oh, I got the glasses too. It's true.
Whoa, they were
This is true.
occupied.
We did have him settled on something else. Anyway,
Wait, put them on. I want you to look like
Yeah.
Kanye West.
because I took the hat off. I put the whole set up. What Paul thought this is what I'd look like today. That's what he thought was a good idea when he bought these things. I'll show you guys.
It's great. Wait, look, I am Irish myself, so I wanted to really
I'll
get
do the
the
whole string
spirit
like
of
this.
things and really do like, you know, you're wearing an elf hat, but and a Harry Potter shirt. At least you tried.
That's the only green shirt I have.
There you go. Look at that get up. You
Yeah.
don't think he looks good?
I prepared earlier. Something I prepared earlier, guys.
Are you
These are my real sunglasses, by the way.
So you're the Kanye West of...
Oh yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, I'm even going the spirit. I got Irish whiskey and everything, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. We went up to the bottle over before. Oh, we gotta tell you the story.
Okay, go
We
on.
gotta tell you the story. So we got to the bottle over.
Oh, this is funny.
We get to the bottle up the road, and we walk in, and this is guy. There's one dude in there, long
He's
hair,
working on his own, yeah.
glasses.
Yeah.
Customer or he works there?
He works
No,
there.
he works here. There's no one in there. It was just him. He was just like, I guess, doing his own thing.
He's doing his own. He was really in the zone, if you know what I mean. He is up
What
in
do
the
you mean, if
clouds.
you know what
he had
I mean?
he had his head in the freezer.
Well, he was just like stacking the shelves, I guess, I think it was when he came in. He's seen us. He said hi to us.
He's seen us come
As
in,
we
right?
walked in.
So, okay, we walk in, we've got our drinks, we're standing at the counter, and we're having a chat, and we realised it's been like a minute or two, and we're like, where the hell is this guy? He's just like, not coming to the counter, we're just standing there like a bunch of idiots.
We're there for like, I don't know, about 10 minutes.
Yeah,
We're
and
sitting
then
there.
he finally pops around and goes, oh, I didn't see you there.
I didn't think you guys would be so quick.
Well, like, what? Well, you seen us come in. Anyway, he starts serving us, and the first words coming out of his mouth.
Yeah,
Not even how much
He
the
came
bottle
around the
is or
bench. He
anything.
came around the bench after he said, "Oh, I didn't think you guys would be so quick." And we were sitting there for like 10, 15 minutes waiting for him.
Yeah.
And the first thing he says was straight
Yeah.
to Paul.
He goes, "Oi, man, you know anyone smokes weed?" Just straight up over
Yeah,
the
it was-
counter.
it
Doesn't
was
even say
not
the
even
price.
kidding.
Doesn't even say the price of the alcohol. Nothing. Goes, "You know anyone smokes weed?" And we're looking at each other. So I'm like, I say, "Yeah," because I want to see where this goes. I'm like, "Yeah," and he's like,
I'm like, no.
Cool, I've got a party coming up, man. Do you know where I can get some? I was like, oh, nah, dude. Nah, I don't. Anyway, I'm like,
He was
Billy,
so open about it. He was
Yeah,
so open to
yeah,
that.
he didn't care. So anyway, I'm like, I'm going to 7-Eleven to get you some Coke for your
Yeah, yeah.
alcohol. I leave him by himself.
I was there with
This guy
myself.
too.
I got a bottle of Jim Beam, and I was talking to him about the event that happened last week when I bought a bottle of Jim Beam. I bought one, and they gave me one of those like cheap
Shitty.
grocery bags, the grey ones. You know, the little like they're like holes all over them. Well, I got out of the car the other day, and it fell through the bag on my driveway.
Get smashed.
1.25 litre bottle of Jim Beam all over my driveway.
Are you
I
serious?
just bought it, drove home. I was ready to do my drinking game on my stream. Got out of the car and I grabbed it with a bunch of groceries, and I like pulled, you pull it out of the car and just like yank it out of the back seat, pulled it to the side and closed the door. And as I went to swing it back, it just fell straight out, and all it was. Turn around, it's just Jim Beam
Gone.
all over my driveway. I
Anyway,
was
so
like-
yeah, tell him what.
Anyway, so I was telling him about that. And he was like, "Oh no!" So he double bagged it for me, and then he's like, "Oh, what are you guys doing tonight?" And he did the job. Yeah, so I didn't break this up.
Important key fact.
He said, "Oh, what are you guys doing tonight?" And I said, "Oh, I've got an event this weekend. We're going to film a podcast and stuff." And he's like, "Oh," and he said my shirt, and he's like, "Oh, you're doing a gaming podcast?" And I was like, "Oh, no, I just I'm doing just a podcast, just talk about this kind of stuff." And he's like, "Oh yeah." I'm like, "Why do you play games?" And he's like, "Oh yeah." And I was like, "Oh, do you watch them or do you play them?" And he's like, "I do both. Yeah, I watch Twitch and stuff." Oh yeah. And I was like, "Oh, I stream on Twitch." And he's like, "Oh really?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Oh, I'll come play with you sometimes." So they started talking about consoles and whatnot. And I was like, "Yeah, I stream on PC." And
Yeah,
he's
because
like,
I get to the car, right? I have enough time to walk over to 7-Eleven, which is across the
Yeah,
road.
he was on for
get my
ages.
Coke, come all the way
Questioning me,
back.
drilling
I
me.
get back to the car, I'm like, what the hell? It's locked still. He's still in there chatting to this guy.
Yeah.
All I hear is him like yelling to the guy, like, "Yeah, man, yeah, like, yeah."
Yeah.
What happened?
Oh, because he's like, "Oh, you stream on Twitch?" I was like, yeah. And he's like, "Oh, okay." So I told him my name, whatever, on Twitch, because he gets out his phone. I'm like, obviously you have the app on your phone.
Yeah,
you get
yeah,
Twitch
yeah.
on your face. He's like, yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, "Oh, what's your name?" And I was like, "Oh," I said, "It's the Big Geee." And he's like, "Oh, okay." So he types in the Big Geee, and then he's just like, "No, that can't be you." And I was like, "Oh, what is it?" And he's like, "Oh, he has like 2,000. He has like 24,000 views." And I was like, "No, that's me." And he's like, "No." And I clicked on it, and then obviously it's a picture of me with my hat backwards, and I had the same hat on. And he's like, "Holy f-" He's like, "You have 24,000 views, and you have 2,000 followers." I was like, "Yeah." And he's like, "What are you doing here?" I was like, "I'm just getting alcohol. I'm just gonna go
Dude.
fill some stuff." And he was like freaking out, and I was like, "All right, man." Anyway, I've got to leave, and then I just got back to the car, and I'm like, sorry, man, I didn't know how long you were waiting at the car for, but
No, it's just funny
he was
because like
freaking out.
you could tell the character he was as soon as you walked in. This guy's like in his own little world.
yeah, he's
Big,
so
like he's got a big long ponytail, glasses. Like, yeah, man, what's going on? Like that kind of guy.
Yeah, he's
as
sort of-
soon as like I heard him ask the weed, I was like, no. And then he comes out, he's like, dude, that guy loves gaming. I was like, knew it.
yeah, he just like
Knew it.
he just started freaking out.
His eyes lit up though. Man. Like, when I said yeah, he was like, yeah. Same thing with you when you told him gaming. Yeah.
Yeah. Any topic, I guess. You can
Anyway,
do.
we're getting off track from St. Paddy's. Well, no, because we don't get booze from St. Patrick's Day. But
Yeah, that's true.
have you got a game for us?
I do have a game. This is going to be the best game ever.
She-
It is so St. Patrick's Day themed. It'll be
Green.
just the best ever.
What is it? We haven't gave us anything.
No,
She's like, okay, game.
She never does.
Okay.
It's always the
So-
weird games.
What
I
I'm
like
going to do, this is the best game you're ever going to play in your
Okay.
entire,
Oh my God.
entire life.
Does it involve chasing
Ever.
leprechauns around?
I'm a gamer, so that's a lot
I've
to say.
written-
No, doesn't.
I've copied down some fun facts on
Okay.
St. Patrick's Day
You
because
said this was gonna be fun.
The fun facts.
Yeah.
Fun facts.
Yeah, but facts ain't fun.
No
I'll
one
decide
likes
what's
it.
fun.
Okay.
Okay. So I've written down some facts on St. Patrick's Day because, to be honest, I knew absolutely nothing about it, and I don't really celebrate it, obviously, because I'm not Irish. So basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to read out a fact about St. Patrick's Day, and every time I read a fact, we drink.
Every time you read a fact, we drink.
Yeah.
So you
That's
just
the game.
So
You're
you're
gonna
just gonna read it and we drink.
Yep.
That doesn't make sense at all.
Yes, it does.
Okay.
What,
We
didn't
just
you just
drink.
say you're about to read out 10 fun facts about St. Patrick's
I
Day?
didn't say 10. Where'd you get 10 from?
How many
have
have you
I don't know, I just have a feeling you might have 10.
Like
It's just a
3.
top.
So you got 3 fun facts, and we're just gonna drink 3 times for those fun facts.
Yep.
Is there? How do you lose?
You don't.
How do you win?
We
You
put an
don't.
elephant in the room, though.
This is the worst game I've
Drink.
ever heard of in my
You
life.
just drink, because isn't that what
It's
you're
almost
meant
like
to
you
do?
planned it an hour before the show. Almost.
I did.
Actually, I'm kind of curious to these fun facts, so I guess we can comment on them and,
Yeah,
you know.
All right.
give our reviews on some of these things.
I was going to say we could do a true or false, but we know they're all real.
Well, they're all true, so.
Alright.
This will never lose
But
this
you
one.
will not know any of these facts.
Okay.
Will we?
I'm actually
And-
interested.
Yeah.
All right, so we have to take a drink beforehand. This is one of the
Part
rules.
of the rules.
Part of
She
the-
mentioned it, so we have to drink.
All right. So St. Patrick's Day is known for a saint called Patrick.
Yes.
That's a
Ba-dum-tsh.
fact.
Come on, I could have
Really?
came up with that. I would have told you.
Did
It's
you
all
know
in
he
the-
was British?
Totally. No.
Yeah, he was actually born British.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
What else do you know about St. Pat?
Drink.
I swear I drank 3 times already. We haven't even got to the
Do
first
you
one.
know anything else about the St. Patrick guy?
Yep.
No, and not that he wore green, because we already know
No,
that.
actually, the original color for St. Patrick's Day was blue.
Why did it change?
Is that why you got blue lips?
Green became the dominant color of St. Patrick's Day over time as the holiday was used to highlight Irish nationalism.
Ah.
And the Irish are
Green?
creative with green, I guess.
Yes.
Suppose.
Their flag, what is it? Green. It's green, orange,
I don't know,
and
you're
white.
Irish. You
Oh
should know
yeah, I
this.
don't know much about it. I got the last name. That's about it. Actually, fun
He
little
can't,
fact.
even, he can't even draw it on his face.
This is funny. I do remember Mum telling me one time that apparently our family goes a while back over in Ireland, and we actually own a castle over there, and no one lives in it. And if I rightfully want it, I can take a sword and go slay the dragon. There's no dragon, but you know, I can actually
Shaking donkey all
go.
over you.
Like I don't know how, but I think Mum was saying something about there's like a tax on it or something. So if someone's willing in our family to pay all that off, they can have it. But I looked at the thing. I found pictures of it on Google. There's vines all through it. It's like it looks crap.
Like
It's a massive
Madeline's
tax
house.
on it. How long's it been sitting there for?
No, not
Any idea?
like on the inside and outside.
No.
Yeah, like it's like I don't even think there was even electricity back then. So why would you want it?
True.
Yeah, what would you use it for? What would you use a
Yeah,
castle in these days for
But
if there's no electricity?
Imagine
Maybe
on
like
a
a
revamp
fort.
of a castle,
Maybe like
though.
a
You never
cubby
see that
house.
kind of shit. That'd be cool.
So you think cubby house? What'd you say?
Like a
What would you turn it into?
I don't know. I would turn it into like, you know, you see that, the...
I want something profitable. I need
yeah.
money. Come on,
Yeah,
if I'm
yeah.
gonna get this thing back, we
Yeah.
need to make money.
It's
So
all
you're
about
gonna
money on
say
St.
cubby
Patrick's
house?
Day, is it?
Money of a
Well, we
cubby
can sell
house.
lemonades.
There's like a lot of movies where there's a movie about, I can't remember exactly what it's called, but it's about a kid who gets hit by a car. He's on his bike, and the guy
Does
gives
this
him...
got anything to do with my
my
castle?
Yeah,
God,
but
what are you
he
talking
uses
about?
$1 million to buy a mansion like a castle, and then
Okay.
he turns into a giant water slide.
That's it.
Yeah, but it
You
was...
can make money off that?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, let's get back to these facts. These are bad ideas.
All right, we had to take a drink for how stupid that was.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I was just saying, I own a castle. That's pretty dope. Well, I don't, but
You're in debt to a castle.
I owe Ireland.
You're in debt to a castle over there. That's probably why you haven't gone back.
Here's a fact: I owe Ireland money.
Yeah, that's another one.
Oh, do you want to know another fact? Did you know that leprechauns aren't actually female? They're all only male. And did you know that their job originally was shoemakers and shoe fixers?
Is this
and
why
guess
you're wearing
who's
it now?
Irish and fixes shoes?
Me, I'm a
Leprechaun.
cobbler. That's my actual job. Yeah. Wow. No wonder why I was so. You know, I left school going. one day,
Artistics
I'm gonna be
with
the
shoes.
best- No, I didn't. Like, I just fell into the job coincidentally. But that is weird.
Yeah.
That's weird, man.
You're the one
You're a
wearing the elf hat,
leprechaun.
isn't it?
So what? Wait. Hang on. Let's take a step back here. Were leprechauns real things? Is that what they're saying?
No,
Leprechauns.
it's the
The-
legend.
Oh, so in
The
the
legend,
okay.
in the legend of leprechauns, there's
Were
no
they good at
females, they're just
drawing?
males.
Were they good at
Four
drawing?
leaf clovers.
I think they only had.
Paul's
time to fix
definitely not good
shoes.
at that.
Yeah. Okay.
For
Look.
someone who's a comic book artist, he can't even draw a... He tried to do a four-leaf clover when they're three.
Yeah.
No, he didn't. He tried to do a 3-leaf clover and then remembered that they're meant to be 4.
Yeah. So I failed twice.
He
What
failed
else?
twice. He failed twice. It was like
Yeah.
a green blob, and then he tried to redo it.
Yeah, I did. I came in. I'm like, guys, you like my clovers? They're like, there's just blobs on your face. So I got the pen, and I realised it was 4. Anyway, let's get back to your
Another
game.
fact,
That's
but
so fun.
this one's not so fun. This fact,
Oh,
because
no.
it's kind of sad. So everyone put your sad faces on.
Might as well drink the rest of this.
St.
then.
Patrick's Day is on the 17th of March because that's the day that St. Patrick died.
Yeah, well, you see everyone cheering on the day.
Everyone's,
Christ's death.
Yeah, we
everyone's
just
so
get
drunk
straight-
and happy on
Yeah.
his death anniversary.
But it's actually a
That's kinda
passing?
sad.
Well, the most Irish thing you can do. Oh, he's British, eh? I was gonna say the most Irish thing you can do is drink on his.
So he became a priest. Like his real name
Really?
was his real name was something else, and he changed it to Saint Patricus or something.
Patricus.
Patricius or
What a name.
something like
That'd
that.
be a cool name to change your name to.
This isn't in my list of fun facts,
Sounds
so I
like
have
a
to
more
try and
Roman.
remember it.
Spartacus. Spartacus.
Okay, move on to the next fact. Do we have to drink for that? Or?
We have to
Yes.
we have to
Okay.
drink twice now,
Oh, okay. I'm gonna finish this.
just because I said so.
Oh goddamn.
Isn't it just the best game you've ever played?
I'm getting pretty drunk.
Reminds me of like
It's pretty St. Patrick's if you ask me.
That's what I thought.
just getting hammered and just reading out fun
Like
facts
you
about
just,
St.
you
Patrick.
just have to drink every single time I say so, basically.
All I
Yeah.
can say is thank God St. Patrick's Day fell on today because we had nothing planned. We literally have nothing
Yeah.
planned. We have a screen here that tells us everything that's going on. It's blank.
Yeah.
So we're just getting
pretty
drunk.
much-
We're literally drinking on camera for 25 minutes.
That's what we normally do on most Fridays anyway.
I just googled fun facts about St. Patrick's Day, and they all weren't fun at all.
This is amazing. Hopefully everyone's learning something.
Are you guys learning?
I got you.
Do you want to get that off?
How?
You just smeared it.
Yuck.
Smith? Yeah. What do you want me to do? Come on. Lick it off. Hey.
Hey, dook, dook,
No,
dook,
Keep
dook.
going with this game.
All right. So next one.
Yeah.
The first recorded St. Patrick's Day parade was held not in Ireland but in New York City in 1762.
Yeah, the Americans are crazy about it.
Well, it makes sense because it was in Boston, like where the Irish people kind of all gathered back in those times.
New York City, I just said.
Yeah, well, isn't Boston New York City is Manhattan? Yeah, or was New York City its own thing? Because in New York the state,
Manhattan.
well, New York's the state, right? So Manhattan is that. Okay. I don't know where Boston
New
is.
York
from
is the city. It's
I've
like
never been there,
New
so I
York
really
City.
can't tell you so much.
Oh, excuse
My
me.
whereabouts.
So
Um,
what
crazy
year?
for it?
Sorry, what year did you say?
1762.
Whoa, that far back.
Yeah.
Wow. So what were they celebrating? Why?
With the dramatic increase of Irish immigrants to the United States in the mid 19th century,
This-
March
that could
17th
get
celebration
more-
became
yeah.
widespread.
That makes more sense than anything.
I think it's probably along the lines of like celebrating them coming over. Is that what it is? Or like celebrating, like they celebrated
No,
together
they-
and then
they
everyone's
was
kind of joined in? or-
celebrating this Patrick dude.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, but the immigrants came over. So.
So what was he like, the Elvis of Ireland or something?
It was a
So
priest.
he became an important part of Irish heritage mostly through his service through Ireland in the 5th century.
Oh, the 5th century. Wow. That's just 5 years after Jesus, right?
I don't know.
Wait, the
anything
5th
about
century
Jesus.
is the next one.
Oh man, where are you going with this?
So it's 4 years after Jesus. Oh. Makes sense. So this should be celebrated just as.
Do you think in another
as
couple of
highly
centuries
as
we could have
Christmas-
more?
Shh, shh, shh. Wait. This should be celebrated just as highly as Christmas, almost.
Well, that's why I'm wearing a Christmas hat.
Ah, tie-in.
I see. What about the? Is this with the whole thing from last week about buying, winning the raffle and becoming a wizard?
What?
Your shirt.
Oh yeah, how'd you have the lottery?
Yeah,
you never got it
tell
back
us
to
about
us.
the lottery.
I'm
Oh,
not
you wear-
actually
you
not
wear
a-
a
I
snake
completely
jersey.
went left field with that. I had no
I
idea
know,
what you were on
but
about.
you were saying about being an elf, and then I said that we were
how'd you go for your lottery and your trip or you're trying to win a trip to Hogwarts?
Do you think if I won the lottery, I'd be sitting here right now?
I reckon if she won the lottery,
Of
she'd
course
be
you
over
would.
in
Consquad matters.
Ireland.
Hey.
She'd be over in Ireland celebrating.
Yeah, you would.
No, I wouldn't.
No,
I didn't
yeah,
even
no.
know it was
Where was it? Where
St.
was-
Patrick's Day until today.
Yeah, but wasn't Hogwarts over and all?
No.
Okay, I was just, I thought. Okay.
That's what you could turn your
Are you
castle
out
into,
of
Paul.
facts? Are you out of facts?
You could turn your
Yeah,
castle.
Well, I am now. 'cause
Let's drink
into
to
the
that
Harry
la-
Potter.
Wait, can we
people
drink
keep
for that
changing
last
the
fact?
subject.
Alright,
Sorry, we keep getting off subject. But it's all St. Paddy's Day.
there you go, Paul. You can turn your castle
Hogwarts,
into Hogwarts.
Drink.
I'm out.
Yeah. Do you want one of these?
What a super fun
Yeah, I
game.
got some of those.
These are James. Yeah.
Yep.
It's not Vanuatu Jameson though, is it?
No, it's not.
From New Zealand.
Oh yeah, your little bottle you got me. I love it. We got 10 minutes left of the show. Oi. Because we didn't plan anything. What are we going to talk about? What's cool? What's been happening anyway? Wait, you reached...
Yeah, I hit
2K
another
followers?
milestone over the this week,
That's pretty big
which
deal.
is pretty crazy. Yeah, I cracked the 2,000 follower mark, which is pretty crazy.
Big
I
deal.
hit, yeah, we
Did you celebrate? Did you celebrate at all?
I haven't celebrated yet, but the Twitch meetup is tomorrow, and all the streamers around Queensland and Sydney and Melbourne all come together.
That's right. Twitch meetup.
Just- it's
where,
tomorrow.
tell them where it is.
By the
real
time this
quick.
comes out, it'll be already done.
Well, just tell them where it
Well,
was.
it's being held at Netherworld in the Valley, which is in the city of
and
Brisbane.
tell them how much fun you had.
It was awesome.
It was
I'm
a great
not, yeah. So
What'd you get up to?
Yeah, it's hard to say.
Playing games?
Wait, can you predict what
I'm
you...
gonna predict.
Tell us how much of a good time you had.
This is how my day's gonna be planned out. I got a live stream first thing in the morning, from 6 a.m. till 10 a.m.
Oh, we don't want to hear your whole daily plan.
and then get shit faced from then. So
Okay,
it's
cool,
gonna be
cool.
pretty
That
good. And that's gonna be my celebration.
boring.
I was like, late. Nah,
yeah, no, it's gonna be good fun. I'm looking forward to it.
Oh man, keep up
Probably
your streams going good. How's your cosplay? How's your costume coming along?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Have you started them?
I'm just getting a whole bunch of shit in the mail at the moment.
Ah, yes, that process of waiting.
the waiting period.
Oh,
Yeah.
for the Michelle Pfeiffer catsuit, I bought it. It's from China though, so
Fuck everything up sometimes.
yeah, the measurements that they had on the website weren't the same as what came.
Gotcha. They got ya.
So
They always change it.
tiny
though. They're
little
always-
bodies,
they're always
they just-
different.
they're just so small.
Yeah, they're weirdos, man. I have to buy a medium shirt, and it's extra small here, but I have to buy a medium over there, and I'm like always double guessing myself, like But it's so cheap. Usually, I'm just like, it's only $5. I'll do it. Yes, I wear $5 shirts.
Jesus.
Not this one, but anyway, yeah, we're all getting a lot of stuff done. You're you're going hard with your stream. You're getting your costumes done. I'm getting my book done. We got Supernova in Melbourne and
Yes,
Gold
which is
Coast.
coming pretty close.
Gold Coast first in 21st of April,
Yep.
Yeah.
and then we have Melbourne the following
Yeah,
weekend
we got the weekend. We got the
in
whole week off.
Melbourne.
Still got a
You
book.
got the whole week
live.
off, eh? Have you got the whole week off?
I'm not taking the whole week
No,
off, but I'm
just
taking
Thursday to Monday.
Yeah, that's what
Okay.
I'm doing. So we're flying into Melbourne Thursday.
Yeah.
If anyone knows a good place to drink for us, if we haven't, we are going to be.
Oh, my auntie actually told me a place.
Yeah?
Apparently, the inside looks like Alice in Wonderland.
Sounds
I have
groovy.
to get the name of the place.
Well, yeah, if you find out that, I'll go back to the bolo, get that guy. If he
Yeah.
found out to stay, we'll go
If
back and we'll have a
he's
good
keen,
time.
He's keen to get on. He's keen to get on it. So
But, yeah, what's it called? What did you find? Did you know
I
that?
just said I don't
No,
know.
damn. I thought. Oh, sorry, it went way over my head. I just thought you asked. What you need to find out where it is,
No, I need to find out what it's called.
and then where it is.
And then also where it is.
Okay, cool. But yeah, we'll do that Thursday night. We'll go out and we'll have a little bit of a pre-celebration, and then Friday, because Melbourne's Friday they're open. I think
Yeah.
they got to be right. Sydney.
Natalie Dawn is going.
yes, I know.
Okay,
Just
huge
died.
huge Game of Thrones fan, but
Game of Thrones?
She's cool. Game of Thrones, sorry. Got.
It's where you you swap phones and then you.
Oh, did I
run
say
away.
phones? Game of
You actually
Thrones.
said Game of Thrones.
And then
as
you
well.
have to chase each other and try and steal your phone back. That's how you play Game of Thrones.
That's
You
almost
and
what-
your games.
This is kind of Game of
Guys, so we're
Thrones
playing
is
a
what
game?
like the modern
Oh,
day
God.
of Game of Thrones would be now, eh? Because that's like the priority in everyone's life. It's not the throne, it's the phone.
Everyone always plays games in their phones these days. So
Well, no, I'm not talking about games. I'm talking
talking-
about like this is where you want to be king. You want to be leader on this thing. on the phone that I was shaking for the audio listeners. We do have
Anyway.
also. Why I mentioned it? We have the audio podcast.
Yes.
So now from episode 11. So we don't have the first 10 up because, quite frankly, the audio's been touch and go.
We've
and I don't want to
error. We've been trying to error for a lot of it, but
Yeah.
we've got it all set out now pretty well.
So SoundCloud, and we're gonna get up on iTunes, and we'll link it all from the Facebook.
Yeah, we'll have it on
thing, and
Facebook or
this
even over
thing's
Twitter.
starting to annoy
Yeah,
me.
Paul's been having that. We
Staring
spoke
at
about it beforehand about
like
this.
a cat that
this-
wanted to play with
Yeah, when
it.
you said it was on there, I was like, yeah, it's cool, it's fine.
It's going to be a theme. It's fine. It's going
Because
to
I
catch
kind of
on.
wanted to take it back afterwards, but damn, $6, I'll never get that back.
You can always take this one back,
Cheap
buddy.
bastard.
These $2 bad boys.
But yeah, so any celebrities you guys look forward to down in Melbourne apart from
I haven't really looked at the lineup.
Oh,
actually,
yeah,
to be honest.
I
I haven't really had time to have a
looked
look, but I did see that Natalie was going. Hopefully they.
Natty.
Natty.
Nat though. Well, I got Jason
love to
Momoa's last time for Carl, and I had a Khal Drogo statue signed. So
Is he gonna be there
I want to
at
get no, but I'm just saying I got him. I want to start. There's a lot of members of the Game of Thrones, a lot of cast members,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I'd love to start.
Is she the only one going from Game of Thrones?
Think so, yeah. But there's a bunch of guys from There's a bunch of cast members from Stranger Things who are going to be there.
Okay.
Never seen an episode of that in my life.
Neither have I.
I finished watching it.
I haven't either.
It's actually quite good. It's pretty good. But the ending left me stumped because usually most seasons have 10 episodes. This one has 8. I was watching the 8th one going, sweet, I can't wait to see what happens next. And it was done.
That's the worst.
It's done.
That
I was like, no, this is not how you end a fucking
That
series.
fucks me over so many times on Netflix.
Do you know why I reckon they end it like this? I reckon they end it like that so they can get the second season. Because so many people, they're like, alright,
Neck
we'll only give you a
myself.
second season if it's in demand. You end it, unknowingly, people be like, I need to see the rest.
Could you
Give me
imagine
season 2?
why would you do that? Like, why would you bring it out and you get the final episode coming in and just don't show it on Netflix?
Do you know what would be...
It would absolutely.
Well, I don't know why anyone would do
kills
it,
me.
like I just explained. But no,
There's so many TV shows I'm waiting for.
it'd be funny if they just don't bring it back. And that's literally how they end it. Like, because remember in Sopranos, the last
There's a lot of
episode-
movies. Have you ever?
You can't be there?
She's moving around a little bit. But
Wait,
there's a couple of movies on Netflix that are like that, where they've actually stopped.
So the purple kicks don't match together.
Yeah, what's going on?
Yeah, they do.
They're not
With what?
green.
Green and purple looks good together.
It does, but it's not the St. Patrick's theme.
You're wearing blue.
I'm wearing all black.
This is the green shirt.
Yeah, but that's blue.
That's not a green
Well,
shirt, by the way.
Exceptions are made.
That's
for
definitely not a
pants.
green shirt, Paul.
It doesn't look like I'm wearing pants, but I am.
That's definitely not a green shirt.
Alright, I'm sorry, I'm trying to police this fun. Okay.
No, but there's a few movies on Netflix that are like they
you watched
either
anything
didn't get the
recently?
funding, or they just literally like the last
What?
2 episodes I've watched it, and they were like the worst episodes. They run for about half the amount of time, and it literally drops off.
What was this?
What are we talking about?
On movies on series on Netflix where they
Like what
just die
series?
off
Which one?
last. I can't remember exactly what it's called. I'll bring it in. I'll bring it up. I can't
There you
remember.
go, guys, go
This
check
is
it
the
out.
best story I've ever
I know. But I'm just saying, in general, I'm just talking about in general that there's a few movies on Netflix. It's not the first time it's happened, actually. There's a few movies on Netflix that are like
it
that.
happens. It's a thing.
But yeah, there's about loads of cool stuff. Iron Fist was meant to come out, and I just seen someone, like, I was about to go watch it tonight. Well, I was about to go watch it. We're going to film, but I was going to watch it after this tonight, but apparently someone posted things saying it's still not up in Australia yet, and it was meant to be out.
Those bastards.
What up, Netflix? We want to see Iron Fist.
Do you know what I'm really mad about? Obviously, Iron Fist,
Several
but
things.
there's a game called Outlast. Have you ever heard of Outlast before?
Dude, I just read this. Outlast
2 is not being
banned.
It's being banned in Australia due to
Why? I want to ask you why.
I think it's because it's against violence against women.
No, is there a scene in there where they...
I'm not too sure, but
okay.
from what I read, it's I don't even know. It's something to do with the content in the game that Australia isn't doesn't want to be aired here. But I feel like if someone wants to play it,
They're gonna get
just
their hands
just
on it.
let them play it. Like, I mean, you can get it on Steam, and it's American based. I'm sure you could be able to get it here in Australia. I don't see why you
Is it
wouldn't be able
because
to.
the traffic lights in the game don't have little dresses on them?
Tell
We're
people,
bringing that up.
tell people for like who aren't in Australia. probably
Okay,
don't
so
know what it is.
you guys are here in Australia. We've had
let Amanda clear it up. She was playing it. Just
feminism here in Australia.
what is it about?
Okay.
What is
taking a whole new level?
Taxpayers are now going to be paying in Victoria for the lights because we've got little walking men in America. I'm pretty sure it just says walk and don't walk or something.
In America, they have walk and don't walk, but here we have
Here
a
we
little
have,
guy.
like, a little guy.
Little
that's
walking
like
guy.
This, and there's a red one, which
Just-
means don't.
He's not
and then
walking though. He stands
He
still.
stands
It
still.
stands still,
and
yeah.
then there's a little green one, and it goes, do-do-do-do-do-do-do, which means we can go.
How's it go?
Anyway. So because we've only got a minute to wrap this up. Anyway, for years we've had
Yeah.
males.
So
Yeah.
since the beginning of traffic lights,
Yeah.
we've had that.
Yeah.
Dawn of time.
And then all of a sudden, feminism has gone way
Over the top. Yeah.
And I don't. It's not even feminism. It's just people are just
Because there's a guy on
lazy.
there and they're like,
and
what's...
they're just like, we want equal. It needs to be equalized.
Yeah.
So we have.
But
to
do you
put
know
a
what's the
skirt
worst
on
thing?
top.
What
But
they...
like, how do we know that this traffic light is not just a woman in a pantsuit? We
Ah.
But the
Could
thing
have
is,
always this whole time. It could
there
have
was
been
a
a woman
picture
in a
being shown. Do
pantsuit.
you remember that when you go to a
There you
school
go.
and it has a picture of the female holding the kid walking across the road?
That could be a dude in a kilt.
That's true, but we're
It
just
does-
saying.
definitely doesn't look
it
like
doesn't
We
mean
don't know.
It's got to be
Are
women
we
crossing men.
assuming their gender?
Yeah,
Maybe we are. Maybe- I think
are
hearing this is
insinuating
going
a lot.
crazy.
You know how many times I've walked into the women's toilets thinking that was a guy in a dress?
0.
Never. Anyway,
Never.
we've got a minute left. Let's wrap up our show.
Yeah.
Let's plug our
Anyway, we
stuff.
should probably add we are all for equal rights.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
are, but we think it's
absolutely
just
think everybody
just ridiculous.
should have
I know.
equal everything.
We just don't think there's
We're
much
just
is gonna change
taking
because of
the
the
piss.
law.
I don't think a simple picture of a glow man is
Yeah.
going to be
No.
the fact that we're downgrading women. I
Not
think
at
it's
all.
just...
Not at all. Anyway, guys,
We're going to wrap it up.
Go.
thanks for watching another show. Make sure you follow us on our Twitter at Consquad AU. Follow us at our normal Twitters.
Yeah.
And also follow us on Facebook and our SoundCloud audio podcast.
Yeah, let's get the
will
audio
be up.
podcast now. We think about putting it up on iTunes as well.
Yep, let's
Hopefully.
do it. Anyway,
Well, guys,
Okay.
see you guys.
take
Thanks.
care.